Yam Shaiva Samubhasate Shivaiti Brahmeti Vedantino Bauddha Buddhaiti Pramana Padavaha Karteti Nayyayika Arhan Nityatha Jaina Shasanarata Karmeti Mimamsaka Soyamvo Vidadhatu Vanchita Palam Trailokyanaatho Hari Soyamvo Vidadhatu Vanchita Palam Trailokyanaatho Hari Shuddho Buddho Vimukta Shruti Shikhara Giram Mukhyatat Paryabhumi Yasmad Jadam Samastam Jagadidam Amrutat Vyapya Sarvam Sthito Yaha Yasyam Sham Shavatarei Suranaravanajai Rekshidam Sarvametad Tam Bhumanam Mukundam Hridigatam Amalam Krishnameva Prapadye. Can I not get some more volume? There is no voice. Madhya Hridaya Kashe Sadanandamayo Guru Udedu Satatam Samyak Swatmananda Prabodhagaha Hari 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 Om Tassat. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru. We shall collectively chant the auspicious monosyllable 3 times as usual. Remember, every one of you should specifically think with sufficient focus, concentration, that our collective sound should permeate the whole of the earth, showering its benedictions on all the beings thriving upon our planet. Interlock your fingers, put them on your lap, sit comfortably erect, close your eyes, open the mouth and the heart, and join me. Harihi, Harihi, Harihi. This is a satsang, is it not? Huh? So it's not a formal lecture. It's a satsang. Satsang primarily depends upon the people who participate in the satsang wanting to know something or the other about spirituality as the broad subject. So if any one of you has anything to say, you may say. Otherwise, I will initiate it. See, spirituality is a subject. I would like you to think about this word spiritual and spirituality. We have a word called matter and material. Spiritual and spirituality refer to something totally different from matter and materiality. The entire world is made up of matter and energy. Matter and energy are interconvertible. We, according to our cultural enunciations, we say that the entire world is made up of Panchabhutas. 5 elements as we call it. It's an English translation. The actual word is Panchabhutas. Bhuta means that which has come to be. Pancha means 5. What are they? The solid earth on which we are living, and the fluid water which is on the surface of the earth. 3/4 of the earth are oceans. Then surrounding the two we have air. These are the 3 kinds of substance that science has identified: solid, fluid and gaseous. Then we have the hot and brilliant energy, that is fire. That is the 4th element. The 5th is space, which is indescribable, but we can somehow comprehend or apprehend the space. All the 5 elements, Panchabhutas, are inert, inert, insentient. This is a point that all of you should know. Our earth, our water, our air, our fire, and also the space, all of them are lifeless. They don't have sentience in them. Whereas we are sentient. All the living beings are sentient. Even plants are so. So for this sentience, what is it? Where from has it come? And we don't have to search and seek it. You are sentient. Every one of you know I am. That I am knowledge or awareness is not bestowed by the body at all. The body is a mass of matter animated by the spirit. So the word spiritual and spirituality, the words, they refer to something different from matter and energy. That supra-material presence which is available everywhere besides the Panchabhutas. So whenever we think of spirituality or want to do something about spirituality, be very clear. It should not be within the sphere of matter or sphere of energy. Now we are generally plucking flowers and worshipping an idol. You tell me. The flower you have plucked. That means you have killed it. Plucked the flower. And you are offering it in front of an idol. The idol is made up of matter. The flower also is in a way made up of matter but animated. Then your hand is using it. Your hand also is material. The sound that you produce saying that prostrations to Bhagavan, that sound is an energy. It is produced by us. All these come within the sphere of matter and energy. Can it be spiritual then? No, it is not. If you want to touch spirituality, you have to be doing something where mind or intelligence or ego is touched and involved. That is why mantra japa is very, very effective in our practice. Mantra should be chanted mentally, not loudly and physically. The mind is a supra-material presence. The intelligence is a supra-material presence. The ego also is a supra-material presence. So by spirituality, what we mean is involvement of the matter, employment of the intelligence. That is where spirituality comes. Until then you are still in the sphere of matter and energy. Does it make sense to you? Spirituality starts when you start thinking or feeling that I am not this body. By the word I don't refer to the body. I refer to my body as my body. The I and the my or mine are totally different. I has the subject position. All else have the object position. My body, my mind, my intelligence, my ego, my world, my house, my car, my children. Everything is mine. We refer to it as an object, whereas the I remains the subject. The only subject you can refer to in the whole universe creation is the I. And that is within your body. Nobody will say I and they. Which I? Something that is ever besides the body. Nobody will say. So the moment you start thinking about the I different from the body, you become spiritual. There is a text in Tamil called Kaivalya Navaneetam. This is written by, if I remember, Tandavarayar. Originally it was written in Tamil. It was translated by Shanku Kavi. Very rarely I speak about it, though once in Ramana Kendra in New Delhi, I started speaking about Kaivalya Navaneetam. It was a big news for them. It's a very beautiful text. Today I would like to recite one verse from Kaivalya Navaneetam, which every one of you should learn by heart. That is from where your spirituality will start and also end. Are you have not rendered it in diacritical marks? Ami boleshilam to. Dehadanyo nasti dehidi chetvam swapne ko va vetti sarvam vikaram suptavu ko va shunya vetta prabodhe grinhatyakshaihi drishya jatam vadasva. The poet is asking you directly, personally, if you say there is no soul or entity besides the body and different from the body, answer 3 of my questions, he says. Dehad anyo, different from the body. Nasti dehidi chetvam. There is nothing called dehi, the possessor of the body, the one who dwells in the body. Am I clear? There is nothing like an indweller of the body. If you say that, I have 3 questions to ask you. What are the 3 questions? Swapne ko va vetti sarvam vikaram. Every one of you must have had dream as an experience. Is it not? You are lying on a cot with your wakeful body intact, and you have a dream that you have gone to India. Tell me, by which body you went? The wakeful body is on the cot. Now you are experiencing that you have gone to India. Tell me, by which body you went? And in which world did you go? Waking body is on the cot. So it has not travelled. But you have the experience that I have travelled. And the experience can be very protracted also. You go to India, you travel, you feel fatigue, get into a restaurant, you have eaten something, and suddenly the dream wakes up to find that the waking state food is still undigested in the stomach. So with a body you travel, you felt hunger. To appease it, you took food, and the food appeased your hunger. Only when you woke up, you feel that all this did not happen. So what is that body by which you went? Answer this question. Wakeful body is on the cot. So with which body did you go? Naturally with a dream body. That dream body is not the waking body. So what is this dream? And what is the dream body? It is the same I. You say, I travelled. Whereas the I in the wakeful body is here. But you say, I travelled. And you have travelled with a body. And you have travelled in a country. Not the physical, wakeful country. It must be something other. Swapne kova vetti sarvam vikaram. All the modifications and transformations that take place in dream, who is the person that knows it, that knew it? Suptau kova shunya vetta. Again, when you go into sleep, you get up to say, I knew nothing. I did not know my body. I did not know my mind. I was not aware of the intelligence. I was not aware of the ego. I was not aware of the world. Everything was wiped off. But still I say, I slept. So this sleep which you experience, has it any connection with the body? Why are you keeping quiet? Huh? Because you are not aware of the body. So it has nothing to do with the body. Has it anything to do with the mind, intelligence, ego, and the world? In sleep you are nowhere and nothing. Till you sleep you are on the cot. But the moment you sleep you are not aware of the cot. You are not aware of anything. So you tell me, who is this person who knew I slept, the void or the nothingness of sleep? The same person, grinhatya akshaihi drishyajatam vadasva. The entire visible magnitude, all the visibles of the waking state, who is that person employing the eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin? Who is that person who cognizes, comprehends and also interacts with the wakeful objects? Answer these three questions, he says. What do you say? My dear souls, you should understand this spirituality is all hardcore reason. Even science will feel, objective sciences will feel shy about the caustic reason presented by spirituality. Every scientist experiments. His experiment is on matter and energy. But who experiments? Is it matter or energy? Tell me. The experimenter, the observer, the scientist observer, is he matter? Is he energy? Why are you keeping quiet? Huh? The observer, he is not an object. He is the subject. He is observing the object and giving everything the status of the object. Unless there is a subject in front, nothing can become an object to it. So every object completely depends upon the existence of the subject. The scientist remains not as an object, but as a subject. He uses the object body, object senses, object telescope, object microscope, and so many other ramifications to study the phenomena. The scientist himself is a subject which he can never experiment into. So this shloka is very, very important. Dehadanyo nasti dehi chetvam swapne kova vetti sarvam vikaram suptau kova shunya vetta prabodhe grinhatyakshaihi drishyajatam vadasva. I would like you to recite. Will you? Do you like? Lift it a little. Can all read? Otherwise put it in 4 lines and enhance the swapne. to read? Huh? Dehadanyo Dehinasti dijetvam. All of you are very intelligent, very resourceful, but I find your voice is too meek. Sanjay. Dehadanyo. Dehadanyo.
Dehadanyo.
Nasti dehidi chetvam.
Nasti dehidi chetvam.
Sanjay, ki holo? Balo kore bolo na. Nasti dehidi chetvam.
Nasti dehidi chetvam.
Dehadanyo.
Dehadanyo.
Nasti dehidi.
Nasti dehiti
chetvam.
Chetvam.
Swapne kova.
Swapne kova.
Veti.
Veti.
Sarvam vikaram.
Sarvam vikaram.
Swapne kova.
Swapne kova.
Veti sarvam.
Veti sarvam
Vikaram.
vikaram.
Suptau kova.
Suptau kova.
Suptau kova.
Suptau kova.
Shunyaveta prabodhe.
Shunyaveta prabodhe.
Shunyaveta prabodhe.
Shunyaveta prabodhe.
Grihnatyakshaihi.
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 Drishyajatam vadasva.
Drishyajatam vadasva.
Drishyajatam vadasva.
Drishyajatam vadasva.
I will say the meaning word by word. Dehad anyaha. Anyo. Different from the body. Dehad anyaha. That anyaha becomes anyo. Dehad anyo nasti. There is nothing. Dehi dijetvam. To be called as Dehi. Dehi means he who possesses the body. Who dwells in the body. We say the jiva is in the body. He is not the body. Suppose you say, different from the body, besides the body, there is nothing in the form of an inner presence or an indweller. Suppose you say that, Ched Tvam. Then answer my questions. First question is, Swapne, in dream, Kova, who is it that? Veti, knows. Sarvam vikaram, all changes and transformations taking place in the dream. Who is the person that knows it? Because dream takes place in sleep. And in sleep, the man is lying totally unconscious, wrapped up in sleep. So the wakeful man is not there at all. He is coiled up within. Then who is the person who sees dream? So many changes and modifications are taking place. You undergo a number of pleasures and displeasures, travels distances, meets a number of people, has interaction, you have interactions with them. In all these things, who is that person who does it? Because the wakeful person is completely wrapped up in sleep. Then, Suptau Kova, Suptau means in sleep. Kova, who is it? That Shunyaveta. He gets up and says, I knew nothing. I knew nothing. Even in the midst of marriage, if one happens to sleep, he will never know all the marriage developments and festivities. Shunyaveta. And what about Prabodhe? The man who wakes up from sleep, Grinnadi Akshaihi. Aksha means eye. With senses like eyes, ears, etc. Grinnadi. Who is it that grasps, perceives and comprehends? Drishya Jatam Vadasva. Jata means the large group. Drishya Jatam. The entire visibles. Who is it that on waking up sees and interacts with? Vadaswa, say. What a wonderful sloka is this. If you want to become spiritual, it should start from here. The entire spirituality is focused on the single thought that I am different from the body. Body is different from me. I am does not refer to the body at all. I slept. Sleep is an intransitive verb. So when you slept, you did not have an object at all. It was intransitive. I slept. For my sleeping, I never required an object at all. Whatever objects I had in the way of body, bed, cot, room and other things, all of them were objects and I was unconscious of all. Then only I could sleep. So who is that Shunyaveta? Who says, I knew nothing? I knew nothing. Who was that comprehender of nothingness in sleep? The void in sleep. These questions you answer, he says. What a wonderful statement. I would like all of you to learn this verse, and every day when you wake up, or at least before you have your breakfast after bath, I hope you take bath in the morning, because our climate is very comfortable, so it does not make whether you take bath or not. This chant this sloka to remind you that you are not a material product called the body. I am not this material mass called the body. I am different from it. I know that I am different because without this body, I travel, I interact with people, I do many things in dream. So something different from the body is there which is capable of doing. So the I is different from the body. And it is that I who knows the nothingness of sleep. The same I is functioning through the senses and comprehending and interacting with the wakeful objects. I thought, in the whole of your life, you only do two things. What is that? Either you sleep or you remain wakeful. Apart from sleeping and being wakeful, nobody does anything. You sleep only to wake up, and you remain wakeful only to sleep. You may do many things in wakefulness. Tell me, ultimately, at the end of the day, what do you do? Can you forsake that sleep? Because it is from sleep that we get the energy. All the billions of cells are generated in sleep for the energy to be provided for the wakeful state. So sleep is the source. And from sleep you wake up, and from wakefulness you sleep. Can you show one person who has woken up except from sleep? And can you show me another person who remains wakeful and does not sleep? You may do many things, but you are never comfortable. Now let me go to sleep. So tell me, what is the climax of waking? What is the crowning finale of wakefulness? Why are you keeping quiet? Sleep. And this wakefulness, what is the genesis of wakefulness? Sleep. And where is this world? Only in wakefulness. Paha. This world is only when I wake up. If I don't wake up, Mr. World can do nothing for me. There will be nobody to say that there is a world. The world is an object. That object comes into existence and display only when the subject is first there. The subject is within the body. What do you say? And before sleep, what is happening? 16 hours we are waking. And we are interacting with so many objects, persons, places and events. 16 hours. At the end of 16 hours, in less than half a second, the inner presence in the body, what does it do? It wipes off all the wakeful impacts. And the impacts can be now. They are ranging from the worst to the best. Somebody may have died. A child would have been born. A marriage would have taken place. You might have incurred losses in the shares. Maybe you have gained also. Maybe a childbirth has taken place. All these happenings are there. The impacts of all these, our inner presence, the mind, obliterates in less than a second. Yes or no? So what is the power of your mind? Answer me. What is the power and potential of your mind? It can obliterate all the 16 hours of impacts. Keeping such a mind, what are you crying about? What are you mourning about? What is your lamentation for? Answer me. If you have an intelligence to inquire into, understand, then answer me. Every day, 16 hours of interactional impacts are wiped off in less than a second's time. Keeping such a mind, what is it that you are saying? This is intolerable. I cannot forget this. He has hurt me. Who? What is this? Your mind is flexible. It is assimilative. Its power of assimilation is enormous. Every day it demonstrates it for you. Keeping such a mind, you say, I cannot forget, I cannot forgive, I cannot assimilate. Then are you worthy of the salt you eat? Here is the lesson for you. This is what you should discover, realize. What is the power and potential of the mind? Every day it does this obliteration. The same mind you have in the waking state. So are you not grieving unnecessarily? Can there be any impact in your wakeful interactional life which the mind cannot assimilate and transform into an enrichment, empowerment, elevation, expansion and enlightenment? Answer me.
Is it not the quality of the person? Is it not the quality of the mind of the person, whether he thinks, whether it is limited
No,
or not?
every mind obliterates it. So I say mind as a product, or mind as a presence, or mind as a spiritual presence or power. It has got the potential Recognizing this potential and trying to manifest it, trying to display it, their various degrees are there. That is there so far as the body also is concerned. Do all people go for Olympics? About singing, any performance done, all cannot do the same. So here there is a lot of scope for cultivation, inculcation. So you can inculcate a number of items. As you inculcate in the bodily level, you can also inculcate in the mental level. In fact, our body completes its growth at the age of 21 years. Thereafter, the body does not have much to grow, except very rudimentary or some functions. The medical people will explain them. So far as I am concerned, at the age of 21, the body is biologically grown. After that, you live for 50 or 60 years. In the 60 years of life where you have attained bodily adulthood, tell me, what is supposed to grow if not the body? Mind and intelligence. And they can grow till the last breath. Have you understood what is this growth? Are you trying for it? Always you are speaking and thinking as if the mind is useless. My mind doesn't allow me. Mind can allow everything. In our armed forces, people are trained. They are given very hard training. As a result of training, they can do everything. They march to meet the bullets and to give bullets, fire bullets. How do they go? Is it not training? Have you ever trained your mind? Do you have any mind training practices? Have you thought about them? We nourish our body, I think about 2 to 2.5 hours of the day we are taking. To have our bath, to have our dress, shaving and all that. Answering the calls of nature. Having our dress. 3 or 4 times we eat. And the rest of the time 3 or 4 times we drink tea or coffee. Altogether you total up, it will be about 2 to 2.5 hours. Correspondingly, do you spend any time to nourish your mind and intelligence? This is a question I was explaining to the Jamshedpur students who came to listen to me. Instead of my going, they came to our auditorium there in Jamshedpur. And they went and told about this to so many other students, all of them came to see me. This one remark, you are nourishing the body, spending 2.5 hours, but you don't nourish a single moment your mind and intelligence. Tell me, what is the food for the mind? What is the food for the intelligence? Suppose you start nourishing half an hour every day your mind and intelligence, then your complaint will not be there. Know what is mind's food. Know what is intelligence's food. This is spirituality. Spirituality is the only nourishment for the mind and the intelligence. You should do something spiritually, not physically, not materially, but spiritually you should do. Our heart is not a spiritual product. Our lungs are not a spiritual part. The spiritual part consists of the emotional mind, the rational intelligence, and the assertional ego. These are the 3 spiritual constituents of our inner personality. Am I right or not? And what do you do to improve them, to enrich them, to empower them, to elevate them, to enlarge or expand them, to elevate them, to enlighten them? You have removed it. Very impatient. In Delhi, I was teaching them on all the days of the satsang at least 1 or 2 verses. And they have all liked them. Because what is it that I can pack along with you when you go? Sanjay, you teach them, narrate it, recite it properly so that they can repeat, and then ask them to repeat 3-4 times.
Dehadanyo nasti Dehiti chetvam Swapne ko vavetti Sarvam vikaram Suptau ko va Shunya veta prabodhe Veta with double ta Shunya veta prabodhe Grihnatyakshaihi Drishyajatam vadasva.
Are all of you chanting? The volume of sound doesn't justify it.
Everybody is not chanting.
Huh?
Everybody
You
is not
stand up.
chanting.
See, each line should be chanted 4 times. Then you will learn. Dehadanyo
Dehadanyo
Dehi nasti Nasti dehidi
Nasti dehiti
Chetvam
Chetvam
Dehadanyo
Dehadanyo
Nasti
Nasti
Dehidi
Dehiti
Chetvam.
Chetvam.
Now the full line.
Dehadanyo nasti dehiti chetvam. 4 times. Dehadanyo. Dehadanyo nasti dehiti chetvam. Swapne ko va Vetti sarvam Vikaram. Swapne ko va Vetti sarvam Vikaram. Vetti, double ta, vetti. Swapne ko va
Wait.
Lift it further.
So that they can read the last line.
Suptau ko va Shunya veta prabodhe. Suptau ko va Shunya veta prabodhe. गृह्णात्यक्षैः दृश्यजातं वदस्व गृह्णात्यक्षैः दृश्यजातं वदस्व. See, when we are chanting the full line, then this akshaihi will be akshaihi drishyajātam. Grinnatyakshaihi drishyajātam vadasva. I will do together.
That Drishyajātam, they are not able to read it fully.
Okay. Okay, English also.
See, I will tell you something very important. It is not known much. Sanskrit is a very special language. It has analyzed the sound from where each sound, each syllable comes. And this alphabet itself is arranged accordingly. From here it like this, lips, etc. Why broaden it? See, Grinnhati. Say?
Grinnati.
But what is written there? Grihnadi. Grihna. It is written. But it is pronounced as Grinha. Now there is a special rule they have made. It is called Chankramana. The way two letters should be combined, it should be something like milk and water. When the water is poured into milk, the water will never remain water. It will be like milk. So one letter should blend into the other letter like water blends into milk. So here, this hna, you cannot join it. However much you may join, it will appear to be hna. So what did they do? Reverse it and pronounce. Grinha. See, after that na, if you put ha, it will become Grinha. Similarly, Jahnavi. Jahnavi is what we write, but it is pronounced as Jahnavi. Anhigam. See, a special rule has been made. And it is given the name Chankramana. Did you understand what I said? Huh? See the language. Vanni. We can say Agni. Ga and Na join. But when you put Ha and Na, Hana, it will not join. So they put pronounce it as if Ha is following Na. So that is what. Grinnhatyakshaihi drishyajātam vadasva. ठीक है. All of you together chant, we shall stop.
Dehadanyo nasti dehiti chetvam swapne ko va vetti sarvam vikaram suptau ko va shunya vetta prabodhe grinhatyakshai drishyajātam vadasva. Dehadanyo nasti dehiti chetvam swapne ko va vetti sarvam vikaram Suptau ko va shunyavetta prabodhe grinhatyakshai trishyajatam vadasva.
See, in our ancient Padashalas, they never used the board. In the initial, for teaching them letters, etc., they would have used. Thereafter, it was all oral cheating. The teacher will say, they will repeat, and like that they will complete. After that, every teaching, every line or every word, 4 times they say. So altogether, if you start counting it, it will be about 4, 6, 7, 8 times by the children learn, students learn. I had a Sanskrit teacher, an old person. He used to come with a dhoti just below the knee. It did not go up to the ankle. Then he will have some buttons not put, another second cloth. Never comes to the class with a notebook. Simply he will come waving his hands and he used to take. Whatever was to be taught, he will teach. And his teaching is what has brought me even to America. We have given a lot of importance for learning, knowledge. Vidyadhanam sarvadhanat pradhanam. Vidyadhanam sarvadhanat pradhanam. The wealth called knowledge is the most important amongst all kinds of wealth. The wealth of knowledge. We have considered knowledge as wealth. I don't know what you consider it. Huh?
Depends on the type of knowledge.
No, any knowledge is wealth. See, intelligence can make a lot of wealth. I don't think wealth can make intelligence. You give a desert land to people who are intelligent and they will somehow make it lush green. This is what Indraprastha was given to Pandavas. And by hard striving, they converted it so beautifully that Duryodhana was unable to sleep seeing the glory of Indraprastha. That is how the war program started. It was only because of their intelligence, wealth, etc. Okay. Shall I stop? Samvedyavarjitamanuttamamegamadyam Samvidpadam vigalanam kalayan mahatman hridyevatishta kalanarahita kriyam tu kurvan akartrapademetya samodidashri kurvan akartrapademetya samodidashri. Hari Om Tats. We shall have a conclusional Omkara. Take your pose for it. Hari Om Tats. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru.